This is Sarah. Just 30 days ago, she was stuck in a gray, fluorescent-lit office, staring at a spreadsheet that never seemed to end, living paycheck to paycheck and wondering if this was all life had to offer. Every morning was the same: the alarm clock's sharp buzz, the crowded train ride where she'd scroll her phone to distract herself from the dread, the stiff chair at her desk that felt more like a trap than a job. But today, things look completely different. This morning, she checked her bank account and nearly dropped her coffee. It was up by $12,487. All of it made in just 1 month, without spending a single cent on ads, without investors, without a big social media following, and without leaving her kitchen table. How? That's what we're about to uncover. And once you hear it, you might never look at your job the same way again. But here's the wild part. She didn't start with some polished business plan, she didn't have a marketing team, and she didn't even think of herself as an entrepreneur. Yet somehow, within 30 days, she was earning more than her old job paid her in 4 long, exhausting months. It all began with one sharp, almost insulting moment that flipped a switch in her brain. One morning, in the middle of yet another pointless meeting, her manager leaned in and told her, "You're lucky to even have a job in this economy." That sentence hit her harder than she expected. She smiled politely, but inside she was fuming. Lucky? Lucky to sit here until her back ached? Lucky to watch the clock every day, waiting for freedom at 5 p.m.? That was it. She decided right there that she was done being replaceable. She went home that night, opened her laptop, and gave herself exactly 30 days to replace her paycheck. No excuses, no safety net, no turning back. Sarah had one small advantage she hadn't even considered a skill before: a tiny blog about home organization. It wasn't big. We're talking 200 visitors a month, tops. Mostly friends, a few strangers, nothing serious. But that night she asked herself a simple question. If strangers are already reading my free tips, would they pay for something deeper? Something more organized? Something that saves them time? That one thought was the spark she needed. For the next 3 days, she buried herself in research. She discovered the world of digital products, ebooks, templates, printable guides, things you create once and sell over and over again. No shipping, no boxes, no inventory, no ads. All she needed was an idea. She brainstormed until 2 a.m. for 3 nights straight, scribbling down product names, chapter titles, and even doodling layouts. And finally, she had it. Her very first product. A $19 30-day declutter challenge. A step-by-step home organization guide filled with checklists, before and after examples, and bite-sized daily tasks. She designed it herself using free tools. It wasn't perfect, but it was done. And in her mind, done was better than perfect. The next morning, she launched it quietly to her small blog and mentioned it casually to her email list of 57 people. She waited and waited, and nothing happened. 0 sales. For a moment, she felt that creeping doubt. Maybe her manager was right. Maybe she should feel lucky to have a job. But Sarah wasn't giving up yet. On day 7, she tried something different. She logged into a popular Facebook group for home organization, snapped a picture of her own kitchen before and after she applied her system, and posted it with a short caption. "Here's what I did in 30 days. If anyone wants my exact checklist, I put it all together here." No hard selling, just a helpful post. What happened next still makes her smile. In just 24 hours, $380 hit her account. Payment notifications lit up her phone like fireworks. She thought it was a fluke, until she did it again in another group and another. She branched out to Pinterest, creating simple boards with before and after photos that linked to her product. She emailed her tiny list again with a short success story and a link. Slowly, the numbers started stacking up. Day 10, $1,200. Day 15, $4,200. Day 22, $8,000. And by day 30,000, $12,487, all without spending a single cent on advertising. Looking back, Sarah knows her success wasn't some magical overnight win. It came from 3 key things. First, she started with what she already knew. No chasing random trends, just sharing the knowledge she'd already tested in her own life. Second, she created something once and sold it forever. Her product didn't need to be rebuilt for every customer. It was instantly downloadable and ready to use. Third, she leveraged free traffic first. By posting in the right online spaces, she reached people already searching for what she had to offer. Today, Sarah earns over $20,000 a month. She works from anywhere she wants. Coffee shops with the smell of fresh espresso, beaches with the sound of waves in the background, or her cozy living room with her favorite blanket. She sets her own hours, takes breaks whenever she wants, and never has to ask for vacation days again. And to think, it all started with a $19 product, a tiny blog with 200 visitors, and zero ad spend. So I'll ask you the same question Sarah asked herself. What's stopping you from starting your own 30-day challenge?